done with all the loose ends unless.
Don't worry about it, Glitch. I promise you it's nothing bad.
You promise?
Okay, listen, don't make me promise things I can't keep.
God damn it.
Don't say. Can't promise it. Don't bring it up in the first place.
You know what, Eli? That's a good point. You're now banished.
Damn.
Again?
You've been banished from this mortal realm. Be gone, never once again to come back.
My 3rd anniversary.
Oh, Xeno. How do you feel about, Vecna being all the rage these days?
I think Vecna's overrated. I think Acererak needs his time in the spotlight, but no one dares to do him because his name's too long to be throwing in a fucking thing. Vecna's easier to roll off the tongue.
Let me see. Who was the one that supposedly... Oh, well, not supposedly.
I understand that, like... I understand that they've become more of a thing because, like, Critical Role and Stranger Things are both doing, like a Vecna thing right now. And I'm just like, it's whatever. Vecna's cool. I like the stat block that was translated for 5th edition. I just think it's a shame that, like, Acererak... I think Acererak is a cooler Archlich.
Ah, I mean the one who just leads in powerful adventure, right?
And not necessarily, but like Acererak is just another like infamous Archlich. He's actually at the cover. He's actually on the cover for the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Okay, him. Okay. Making sure.
Plus, Acererak is also the whole purpose of like Tomb of Horrors followed by Tomb of Annihilation.
He's definitely changed from I think that's the 79 version to the 2014 version.
And then, of course, let's not forget, Acererak is also in control of the Sphere of Annihilation, the literal the black erasure hole.
Oh yeah, it's a black hole. I can see why the fucking satanic panic happened, sort of, in the 80s, because fucking Acerith looks like a goddamn demon.
Well, that's the issue with, like, it wasn't so much just that. You have to also understand that D&D, like, had a lot of, like, had the option to fight devils and demons, so, like, the satanic panic was just... was a thing that, like, it was the big propaganda, just kind of like at one point how beer was the big propaganda and weed was the big propaganda. D&D was like the scapegoat target to avoid the real issues at hand.
And I'm very confused about why they attack so hard when you are killing demons.
No,
and
but
stuff like.
because the issue is that, like, okay, here's when you realize that D&D was one of the things that you the old trope was, hold on.
Like holding.
Like, not only did you fight demons, you, like, won the races were literal, like, half demons. Tieflings.
Alright, so sorry about that. Yeah. one of the biggest issues you have to realize is that like the original trope for D&D was, hey, it's a bunch of people who would like meet at night, which, you know, that's literally the only time people could play after school and stuff, for hours on ends, cooped up in basements, pretending to be something that they're not.
Oh.
So there was a constant wave of people comparing, like, it's weird that there's this many people who are all meeting at around this specific time, always in a dark room in a basement or whatever, when realistically it's like that's kind of the best space to be hosting a game. It was the best time to be playing, because that's when you and your friends would have either your days off or you were finished with school. And so there was just a lot of like coincidences that led to people thinking that it was satanic worships that were happening in place of games. Which, you know, it's kind of funny how like there's a lot of people who in spite of that would take it to a whole nother level and like play along to the jokes, like, yeah, that's right, look at us, we're worshippers, and it just pushed the trope further. And it was just great.
My school, like, there was the gaming club at my school, I think wasn't allowed to be called like Dungeons and Dragons group, because like they probably thought about that. So they changed it to like gaming club.
Yeah.
But it's like it was mostly for like Magic the Gathering or D&D.
And that's exactly it. There's a lot of people who still to this day will associate the game with, despite its rise to popularity, there's a lot of there's a much older audience who believed in the superstition and believed in the tropes, who will still take that to their graves, that it really is a satanic worship game and nothing good can come out of it, when it's done so much more good. Clearly, like, I both love and hate the wave of popularity it has. It is really fun. It's by far my favorite pastime to do at all times. Thinking about it, playing it, being on either end of it. And then you kind of take into the fact that the issue is that with how popular it is, it also breeds this type of like, hey, D&D has this type of standard, when really it's not that. It wasn't that standard to begin with.
And what's also funny is that the gaming club's teacher, like, I think it was the sociology teacher, and he basically played D&D or Magic with the kids. And I thought that was pretty cool. And thinking about it now, because that's sociology.
That's
like
really
the
cool.
teacher that teaches sociology is doing this, is playing a game, and like hosting the club for D&D, which is like what you said.
That's really cool.
Man, at my college, one of the professors helps host at the club is called Tabletop Club, and he's a player, and he's in his 60s, and he unlocks like rooms so they can like play. Like he unlocks the door to like the auditorium so they can play, and most of the kids that attend are from acting club.
I dig
Which
that.
makes it
I mean, that's kind
even
of like
better.
if you take a look at actually what currently we have in the Tuesday group. The Tuesday group actually has 3 people who are currently actors, who very much are enjoying this aspect of that. You know, it's not to say we don't have any actors of our own. Slime VA.
I'm also a VA.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I
we
keep
have
forgetting
2.
because you don't have it in like. Hold on, I think you do. Yeah.
It's in my like Discord, but it's not in my like really much.
I keep associating because I remember when I first met you, it was more just like you as the person rather than your talent as a VA.
Yeah, which is because you just met me, because we met in Amy's server.
Yeah, we were just vibing in a VC.
Yeah.
All right. And so,
Which voice acting wasn't really loud in that server. At least in the call.
Yeah. In fact, actually, we can probably take a little bit more of a dip into that, because I always I like knowing my players' passions and stuff. Someone ping Haze as well, because I'm about to actually do the breakdown for what happened last time.
Okay, no more One Piece watching.
Oh, I appreciate you doing that. And so,
I didn't have anything to add to the conversation, so I said I would just watch One Piece because I keep hearing Everywhere I go.
Here, I'll probably talk with you more about it after the session. But in the meanwhile, welcome everyone back to another D&D session with the Monday group. I know it's been a while since we've played. Few hits and misses here and there, reasons why we couldn't attend here and so forth, and overall we are back in action. On top of this, as you can see from our little ticker in the top left, we have actually there's a few that are missing because for some reason I actually didn't set up the sub goal right on some of our scenes. So we're actually 10 out of 20 subs towards the sub goal. And we are actually currently Saturday is the group that is in the lead for tallies for the commission piece of their characters all in one scene. With that being said, when we last finished off, it was a big thing. We had just finished fighting the Pit Fiend, and we immediately ended the session right after the fight. So all of our characters have obtained their experience, and we actually are going to be approaching the scene with everyone still in their last known positions, and the town's guard come rushing in.
Hello.
I just turn to face them with my warm hammer. Hi.
What happened? We feel like we're waking up from something.
Oh, your leader was a pit fiend.
Hello.
He was a what?
My poor
It
best
means-
friend.
Yeah, he was a devil, you know.
But
we took out the devil.
Baron was the person to always help me through the toughest times. They're my best
know.
friend.
Well, he was my best friend too.
No, they're my.
apparently.
Wait, does everyone here in town have associations with him being our best friend in some way, shape, or form?
He was my best friend, my oldest friend, honestly.
But that's weird. He was my oldest
just-
friend, and I don't remember you.
I just say that.
Well, I don't
Kamash
remember you
and I-
either.
Oh,
we
sorry.
just hear the Baron. Sorry, it's like Kamash, we hear the Baron just like deep in the chasms of hell. I'm not your best friend.
But so I guess it adds up with being a pit fiend and all, but oh, man, this is a lot to handle.
Yeah. You also know about all of the stuff that's been missing?
I'm sorry, what?
I said you know about all those spellcasters that were missing? Or
Yes.
disappeared? That's because of him. He quote, I do the quotes, quote unquote, blessed some of his people, or blessed some of the people at the other village with death claws and have them hunt them down while he, enjoyed it.
Can't believe my best friend would do such a thing.
I'm so confused. We appreciate everything you've done, but right now it's like our minds coming out of a haze.
Take a minute, sit down, just take a breather for a second,
Something. Take a breath.
Yeah.
We're here to answer questions for you. Maybe, maybe not. But hey,
Well,
we're here.
yeah.
We're here to help.
I like to say though that our character. Can we look for stuff? Can we be goblins, please? Blue goblins.
You want to be loot goblins right in
That's
front
awesome.
of the dazed and hazed guards?
Oh, there's a days and haste. Down. Never mind. Dang it.
When they
So-
leave, we'll be blue goblins.
So
Got it.
at which point the guards just we're gonna go ahead and take a look through the different stuff here in the care. Thank you so much for your aid.
You mind if
it's
we
still
join
fine.
you looking through all the stuff?
Oh, worry not.
Yeah.
We wouldn't want to burden you guys with going through.
No. Listen.
We could
We
help.
are. Listen, you guys have been so nice to us that we feel like we should just, lend our aid. It's not too much. Trust us.
Mhm.
Plus,
Yes,
you
what
just got out
happened?
of a haze. We would
Yes,
want to
what-
do this.
Yeah,
for
you
you.
look awfully tired. I'm sorry.
Come on.
Yeah, what happened?
Just
Well, here.
relax.
Well, we'll at least go take care of our stuff. If you all want to go look through the Baron's office.
All right.
Yeah.
And
let's go
so,
to the Baron's office.
side note, I love what Skittles is saying in chat. They're doing that thing you do in Baldur's Gate when one person's in the cutscenes and everyone else is in the background looting.
Exactly. Glutes, yes.
So, to the Baron's office. Da-da-da-da.
Finally,
So,
my material.
Finally, items.
right when as soon as you guys open the door, you see that this room has been holding back quite a bit of smoke, like someone has been hotboxing in here.
Damn.
Damn.
He took my weed.
And you see that sitting at his desk with their feet up on the actual desk itself is the Rakshasa that was originally that you guys had the original contract with to come here and deal with this pit fiend.
Yeah, you got some good shit in here.
Sup?
Well, no, this is my own stuff I bring from home. I appreciate you all abiding by your end of the contract.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm their benefactor. I'm the one who brought them here. I'm the one who
Why are
led
you
them
in
on
my
this
best
quest.
friend's office?
Because I'm your new best friend.
That's not how it works.
Yes, it is. He says with a simple wipe of his face, looking like the Baron.
No, now that's
He's
just
also- he's also
wrong.
a demon.
Why would you do that?
Very simple. Because that devil was completely ruining this land, and all for some control that he thought he was getting good boy points with Asmodeus for. I'm in it for myself, and thus that means I'm going to actually help this place grow to something that is respectable, something that's evil doesn't dwell from bone devils killing passerbys.
I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna give him a high five. Please help. Please do a good job.
Now, hold on there, little one. I already understand you guys. You're forgetting that when our contract is made, I'm able to at least listen in on what you want. I know that you want to be a little mayor of one of these places, and I'll gladly oblige by that. I have the paperwork all ready to go ever since you guys entered that fight.
What?
Man, this is premeditated. So you knew we were going to win. I respect that.
Oh, I did not know you were going to win. Like I said, I had it ready to go.
Yeah, you know, just in case.
He had it ready just in case.
Yeah.
You-
It's like you guys see on the other end. There's like it's kind of like in the same way someone has a sign that says it's a boy, but like painted in pink says girl over it.
Girl.
Yeah, you guys did. You guys died. Kind of like Rex over lived.
Yes, congratulations.
In case
So-
in case of death, in case of living.
And so for that, I'm here to help you all out. You all did me such a service, and since you've now put me in this nice cushiony seat, I'm gonna go ahead and meddle with a few memories out there and about. But don't worry not. This is all for you guys, and as a thank you and as a token of my appreciation, I will grant you one wish that I will oblige by within my power. So one such wish I already know for him is being leader of one of those small little villages. That is a done deal.
Can I ask next to that? Is it within your power to kind of make sure that people know we did not, kill an entire prince? Is that like in your power?
Oh, don't worry. It's within my power to at least let the townsfolk know that you are all the heroes who saved us from the fiend who had kidnapped the Baron and taken him away somewhere. And look at this. You all found him trapped deep in a dungeon underneath the care. And with your power and your ingenuity, you've all brought peace to a land that has not seen it in quite some time.
Got it.
If you're asking about the devils, I can't do anything about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
fair enough.
No, I thought he was meaning the prince in the town
Exactly.
that we came in from here.
Yeah, the assassin.
It's
So here's. All right, let's see.
Me too.
It is within my power now as a baron to be able to send letters. The issue is we find ourselves in a blue aligned territory. If I give you this letter and you take it to either side of the alliances, here's what's potentially going to happen. One, you take this letter to a blue aligned ally. That blue aligned ally sees that you guys are aligned with the Red Nation, and thus will immediately want you guys tried as spies. Two, I take a letter explaining how from a blue nation you guys are tried and true. Who's to say that the Red Nation, let alone the Green Nation, will trust that after what you guys did?
True. Well, we do also do have the thing from that entity, the Raven one.
The who and what?
Why would we be in front of this guy?
I'm sorry,
Is
the
it-
what?
Nothing.
You got nothing. I don't worry about it. Yeah, but
Jesus fucking Christ! Just
yeah,
about to
I
openly tell this man.
I'm trying to wonder what else tasted to wish for, honestly.
Okay, wait.
Okay,
I'm here. I'm gonna sig. Wait,
Team
before
Huddle,
I'm gonna. Hmm?
Team Huddle,
Uh, well,
Team Huddle
wait.
for a
Before,
second to decide what to
te-
do right now.
Team huddle? Why do we?
oh, you want to do a team huddle? Oh,
Yeah,
okay, sure. Uh,
everyone goes to the corner. Just huddle
yes,
together.
I will stretch my arms around you guys like full circle. Yes.
No, okay, yep, that's weird.
So my thing is, we do have like that thing we got from that person.
Yep, I
I'm
remember.
I'm thinking that maybe if we're able to use it in the vicinity of someone, 'cause I'm assuming that's how it works. That then gets ourselves cleared up. The problem is
Well,
getting there.
while we summon her, then she does and tries to assist us to the best of her abilities while she's there. It isn't like we blow in and a wish happens. She summons herself and she tries her best to help us.
But that
God.
doesn't mean like we don't know if she's a high power demon like him, so we don't know if she'll actually be able to do anything.
She is. Didn't she say that she was like the eldest
No
of all
matter
things?
how strong she is, why would we risk that? Just
Because
in the
she's a nice
first place.
person.
I'm just saying
Oh, so we're
personally.
risking because she's a nice person.
Yes,
Personally, for me,
absolutely.
I don't want to be a war criminal from an entire country. Like
Listen,
I don't know about you guys, but I live there. Like I live in that country. All my stuff's over there.
yeah, that's fair. This is very much fair. Okay. Uh, Zima, if you're talking,
Hold on, guys.
you.
Hold on.
Okay. So let me think. I mean, considering that we can't really do much with the bear and we can only get our own personal wants right now, I think the best case scenario is to just kind of, you know, get what you guys want, personally, and then we figure that out with the Raven's Feather once we blow this joint.
Yeah, but this thing is, I was thinking maybe we can get a wish to teleport back into Territory because I'm assuming we are very much far from Territory right now.
Yes, indeed you are. By the way, I can still hear you all. You all have been whispering, but you're forgetting I have cat-like ears.
God damn it.
I'm gonna whisper. I'm gonna not like I'm going to like look at him, like put
He has
a
cat-like
finger.
ears. He can hear us. He has very good hearing.
I know for a fucking fact you didn't just go pss, pss, pss in my damn ear and thought I was gonna understand what you said.
Just seeing, just seeing.
How about you use magic?
uh, sure, I'll have a bunch of cats. Oh no, I'll have a bunch of ravens. Have them all do the exact same thing.
You know what? Never mind. Let's just not talk about it here. How about that?
Good point. Good point. But first things first. Are we able to search first anything that's you left here? That Bifine?
Oh, like I said, as preparation, I had done a few things to help out with that.
Okay, got it.
So I can't
Excellent.
search everything that's in this room that's not bolted to the ground.
Just unbolt it. That easy.
Simple.
Oh yes,
Okay.
Obviously I'll use
Yeah,
my
yeah.
magic to do that.
So,
Nah, just getting everyone screwed. What do you mean?
I can literally just see if there's anything magical in here.
oh, worry not. Here, allow me to put this out. You see a rolled up cloth, and he unfurls it onto the table. In this rolled up cloth is 6 bags of immense wealth.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Question mark?
Thank you.
He says there's been a bit of collection and stuff from the dead adventurers, to say the least. Inside of each of these 6 bags is about 10,000 gold.
Hey, we
We're
got
rich again!
only a bit of what we've had.
10,000 gold each?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Oh wait, hold on, Zeno. I have a question.
We got money again.
What's your question?
The spell transport via plants. Can't I just like, since we've been near the area of uh Northport, can I just like touch grass and then?
Here's the issue. First off, the plant needs to be big enough that you can actually enter, aka like a tree. And two, you have to have consciously touched that tree. Usually most druids who have that spell way in advance will roleplay indication of like, I want to interact with the nature, I want to touch the trees, I want to do this. So that way, when they have this stuff written down in the future, transport via plants will work with anything that they have interacted with before.
Yeah, so basically they could be like, I did this, so you can't say otherwise.
Right.
Damn, the only tree I remember ever touching was when we encountered the old man that wasn't actually an old man.
Yes.
Only,
And that was in the roads leading to there.
Yes,
Ooh,
so that will be a long ways back. Yeah.
So I'm trying to say maybe it'd be better if we can like ask them because okay, I'm assuming that one wish. Okay, I'm assuming that one wish from us would be to teleport there, tell all of us there. That'd be one of our
Wait.
wishes.
That is true. Wait,
I
just
can gladly oblige that wish.
Just give me a second.
I have one thing though that I remember. Remember when we were leaving that one town, that one small town that we saved from the whole Kraken, even though
Oh yeah, culture war.
yeah.
I remember I did touch a tree because we were doing the whole thing on trying to save the cart from the hurricane that was coming by.
That's
Oh yeah,
right.
culture war. Oh yeah, culture war.
There we go.
So yeah, there we go. So we'll be a lot closer to them. So I can get us there.
I think that is two's culture war, right?
2 Cauldron Warp. Yes, that is indeed. Wow, look at you. You actually have notes down.
Hey, I got 2 rep points in there. They like me there.
So yeah, look, see, so no one has to use their wish on that. So we're good on that. I can take us there.
Wait, a question, Mr. Demon thing. We'll be able to.
First off, devil. That's extremely rude.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so very. Oh, I'm
extremely
so very sorry. We never really got your name specifically.
Oh, I'm not giving out my name. I already know.
Got it.
When you're a devil, you understand what it is to give out your real name.
Yeah, that's.
Hope I
Your
never
name
find out.
holds power.
Hope
That
I
is
never
true.
find out. But Mr. Rakshasa,
Mhm.
I'm gonna call you Vape. Will we be able to use a wish to get information?
Yes, you can. In fact. So,
Because we
first-
have been.
First off, allow me to go ahead and also grant this. There may be a lot of money out on this table. However, there's only but one weapon, and I relish the thought of seeing people fight over this.
What's the weapon?
Oh, yeah, what is the weapon?
I would say
This devil had very good taste, and I mean that. He pulls out a sword that looks like this.
Is it Dawnbringer? Is it Dawnbringer?
Not again, bro. Get this shit away from us.
I mean, depending how the sword looks.
Bold of you to also assume that a devil had access to a radiant weapon, like a holy weapon.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, good point. But still,
this is
I still if it came back again.
I think it would be funny.
Oh my!
Oh my lord!
Wait, where
I
is
think it would be
it?
pretty cool if I was able to wield that.
That is an a very rare item. A weapon known as the 9 Lives Stealer.
The 9 Lives
I mean,
Stealer?
I think it would make sense.
Oh no!
Like he was my best friend. It could be his late gift.
Allow me to explain this. It's a shame that he didn't use this in the fight against you guys. For those who are unaware, you all this is the great sword variant.
Whoa.
Hold on, wait, allow me to finish.
Sorry.
Yes.
It's a shame he didn't use this. For those of you who actually know that your adventurous licenses do showcase your actual stats in a numerical statement. Anyone who has 100 hit points or fewer, when struck by a critical hit from this weapon, can potentially die on the spot.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
But I was saying,
None of
I
those
was-
was crit.
I was saying,
So-
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say I think Echo should have it. Question
No,
mark?
I was saying give it to Yasuke because he raised two hands, the longsword, and that gave the longsword to Echo.
Be aware, obviously. Oh, and there is one other thing. It is a fully charged 9 life stealer.
Oh
Fully
god.
charged?
So this
Yeah,
has
that would-
this has 9 uses. However, though, unlike other weapons, this is a magic item that does not replenish charges.
Oh. Okay.
However, that
Real great swords.
when not in use for its soul stealing ability, it's still a +2 weapon.
I mean, come on.
Are you
I
able
don't-
to wield great swords?
Probably
You're a
not.
rogue. You're a rogue. Nah, you're a rogue. You can't even
I
fucking sneak
mean,
attack,
I could find.
He's a fighter.
I
Fighter.
am
No,
also
but
a
he can't.
fighter.
No,
Oh.
he can't sneak attack.
No, no,
Can't
no.
sneak attack.
Oh, that's right. You cannot sneak attack with this weapon.
I
But
can't
I mean, like, who needs to always?
because of my size. I can't wield.
Oh yeah, I was.
And
Yeah,
a heavy weapon size and bulk is too large for a smaller, tiny creature. Wait, can I still take it in case I like do enlarge on myself?
I was saying though, just if you're being true, just like platonically, just trying to be fair.
Platonically?
I would say give it. Oh, you know what I mean, Marxism. I would say give the great sword to Yasuke, and then Yasuke gives his flame tongue to you.
I think that would work.
Interesting, by
Consider-
the way. Remember this: 9 life stealer is purely 1 damage type. Yasuke is very Yasuke. That's a bit of a request to see if Yasuke would even want this. As nice as it is to land criticals and use its ability, the issue is that it does not have any extra damage that Yasuke clearly loves doing.
I mean, yeah, but also
yeah,
if we don't do that, it's kind of useless. Also, looks cool. He likes cool things, doesn't he?
I mean,
I mean,
it would be
here,
very
we'll,
cool
we'll,
dual blade with that weapon.
No,
guess
you can't dual blade with great swords.
Oh well,
They're-
fuck
they're-
yes,
they're
I
two-handed.
don't have.
No. There is a
Two-
talent though
two-
for that. There is a talent for that.
True.
I mean,
have
if
cap-
I could get stronger, that would be
There
amazing.
is a talent for that, but I would say Yasuke is our best bet to have it. If he doesn't want it, then I guess we can sell it? Question mark.
No, I'll keep
Why
it.
would we
like,
sell it?
we'll, we'll give it to Echo, and then when Echo decides to enlarge, then they can use it
I guess.
as a switch-in weapon. Like,
yeah,
True.
like they run in with their
Can he
hammer.
carry it?
because I'm
Pretty
guessing
much.
it's
So,
I'm
side
guessing
note,
it's
side
just
note.
strength
Just
based.
it is great sword would be strength based. And a side note, you guys understand that I've had Echo wield a heavy weapon this entire time.
Oh,
No,
Oh wait, for real?
You have a great axe now.
no, I have,
did you
a,
have one
I have a
before?
warhammer.
Yeah, Warhammer ball that. Warhammer on the sword.
I haven't been using a great axe.
Oh, have you not been using a heavy weapon though?
No, I've been using the what I've been using the.
Oh,
fucking-
never mind.
Warhammer
I thought
sword.
for some
Warhammer.
reason I thought we had you do something special for that. So never mind. Yeah, it would be a
No,
heavy weapon. It would be like a hard role for you to be working with.
Yeah.
That's why I said I'll use it whenever I do enlarge on myself, because I do that sometimes.
this is true.
Yeah.
So it
Now,
does work.
allow me to also aid you in this. If requested, I can easily make the wish split the sword's power.
Hmm?
That's an
How in the
interesting.
hell can you do that?
What if I told you, with the power vested in me and a few people I know down there in Avernus, I could transfer this 9 life stealer into 2 scimitars.
Oh, that's
No, that
Mm.
sounds really cool.
That's
Two,
sick.
two halves of 1 weapon. However, though, for the cost of this, each scimitar would only have 4 charges.
Mhm.
I forget. Are scimitars
Curve swords, finesse and light.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
finesse. I should say finesse.
We
So
could
you use
we could all use it like essentially.
yeah. So you give the Zen technically because Zen has like no magic weapons at all.
Yes, I am truly a non-magical man.
Yeah, so I would say if we can do that, then give it to Zen.
So okay. Well, I mean,
I already used my 1 fairy fire.
okay. So
But you
it
get
is-
that like during long rest, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I get my fairy fire and my darkness back after a long rest.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's very annoying to have to hit every single monster with like resistance. So no magical, not magical weapons.
Hmm.
So-
Actually, here's my wish. Could you make my freaking bladed whip a magical weapon by chance?
Is it not already? We've made it a +1 this entire time.
Oh, it is. Wait, is it a plus?
You have to remember that we've qualified as a +1, but because there's no like, how do I put it? Because yours is a unique weapon, we've had to like homebrew it in. There was no real way to like implement one that had like that was scripted properly by the cheats. But for all intents and purposes, yours is a +1 whip.
Well, okay.
You could absolutely wish it to be the most powerful version of its whip it can be. So I mean,
The issue is Eli. I'm trying to add into this that requires more homebrew stuff, which means it would still be unscripted and it would still not like show on a sheet that it's magical.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. Never mind.
I still wouldn't mind scimitar. So.
Well, I mean, if you want to go, if people are okay with the scimitar idea, or if we want to go with the echo, go big, then whack people to death with giant sword with skulls. I mean, you know.
Well, it's up to
yeah,
you, Echo. Do you mind?
The young City Lord has arrived.
Oh,
Hi.
hey, welcome.
Hey.
Hold on, Yusuke.
Speaking of which, Yasuke, what's up?
Yusuke.
Yeah.
The Rakshasa is here. You know, the one who Mbona originally made the deal with. He's here to tell you guys he's taking charge, spinning the story still as you guys are the heroes, giving you guys the money that the Baron had accumulated from all the dead adventurers. So each of you got 10,000 gold, and he found one weapon called the 9 Lives Stealer.
Oh.
It is a weapon that has 9 charges, and if you score a critical hit on this and the creature has 100 hit points or less, they make a con save, and if they fail, they just outright die.
Ooh.
It has 9 charges, and each time a creature fails, it consumes one of the charges, indicating the 9 Lives Stealer. And it was a great sword variant, though. The Rakshasa offered as one of the wishes that he is granting you guys. He can take this to someone he knows in Avernus to get it split in half to become 2 9 Lives Stealers, but with each of the scimitars only having 4 charges rather than the full 9.
It's a scimitar, correct?
Scimitar would, like curved swords, finesse, and light weapons.
Okay.
I would say, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, we were debating on whether or not you would actually want the sword, because if you wouldn't want it, we would have given it you.
And I would say, let's do the whole similar thing for Zen. Let's do that.
It's 100% a Zen weapon. Because, listen, the emote's already there. I can't get rid of it.
It's too late now.
Fair enough. So yeah, if you guys want to do the scimitar idea, Echo, are you okay with this?
Yeah.
Are you absolutely positively
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll try to see if I can upgrade my weapon, or at least get like a good. If I can somehow upgrade my weapon.
Yeah, we need modern weapons, bro. I'm sorry.
So, yes, and so like I said, a wish will be granted each of you. We already know that Slimeadrian wants to be a leader of one of the villages. We understand that some of you want information, and obviously one of you, in this case I'd imagine the previous best friend of the Baron, would like the sword split in half to have dual-wielding 9 Lives Stealers, yes?
He's not my best friend.
Well, he was my best friend.
What are you talking about? He says, putting on the face of the Baron, Zenith has always been my best friend. I would die for him.
You see, he said it himself. He meant it.
Exactly. I do mean it, for about as long as you matter to me.
Fuck you.
Question: can I have my wish be my Warhammer becomes a +2?
That's
3.
A +2.
Okay.
I'm debating here.
That's not too hard, in fact.
I would just like to say that I kind of want to get my wish ahead of time because I already know what I want specifically.
Actually, no, not a wait. Let me look at Warhammers real quick, because I thought I saw Hellfire Warhammer.
Yeah, I just want to ask specifically about one thing. We've been followed by almost like our entire quest, entire time, going from Satorian and stuff, by this like worm mage thingy.
Oh, you mean the star spawn? Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna like the answer. You're not gonna like the answer I've been giving you.
Why would I not like it? Is it because you know a lot, or it's just
It's
like
because I know a lot.
you know
Okay.
a lot?
Yes. I was kind of hoping to save that for after. So I'm gonna go ahead and first see what everyone else's questions, unless you all have a unanimous you want to know what's happening right now.
You know, before. Wait, just to be sure, there's no strings attached to my thing, right?
There's no strings attached. I will still give you your wishes after the request, but I'm telling you this. Would you rather the good news now or the bad news now?
I would.
I would. I would like
I-
good
news.
Nah, I'd rather get some goodness after, because at least we feel
Alright.
better afterwards.
Trust me when I say the good news I have might not be enough. Also, welcome back, Mbona. You've been given 10,000 gold.
Oh, I did.
Yes.
Oh!
I don't know why the way I said that kind of like sounded like one of those scam ads. Congratulations, you've won $10,000.
Congratulations.
I don't know
you've
why,
won.
but I imagined
It's a
But
guy
yes,
from Nigeria.
on
get rid
top
of me.
of this is all being given because remember your Rakshasa devil you made a contract with.
Yes.
He's taking the position of the previous Baron and granting you guys all of the wealth the previous Baron had accumulated from dead adventures, as well as granting each of you guys one wish. Granted, of course, it does stay within his power. So, for example, Slimeadrian gets to be the leader of one of the villages. Zenith gets a magic weapon that is getting that was already in possession, getting split in half, so it is able for him to dual wield. Andy's requesting information on the star spawn, and Echo sounds like they want an upgraded weapon.
Yeah.
A lot of any weapon and armor upgrades he says he can provide because he knows people in Avernus at the Hell Forges.
Would he be able to do? Would he be able to do a +3 Warhammer?
He smiles widely. That's not a problem.
Uh-oh.
Now the question is, can he upgrade my longsword? My
Can he upgrade Flame Tongue?
yeah,
No, Flame Tongue cannot be upgraded.
pain. I
Such.
Flame Tongue cannot be upgraded because it is already by the way, it is strangely for how it is an uncommon magic item, but it's really
still good,
useful.
It's still really fucking good. That's 2d6, crazy.
Yeah, the 2d6 plus the innate damage you do from this, plus in your hands, Yusuke, as an Echo Knight fighter, it's nuts.
Yeah.
indeed a lot.
Yeah. So, obviously, if you have your wishes, and Mr. Andy here wishes to understand information on the star spawn, which is what I'm saying, I can give you guys the bad news now, but you're assuming that the good news is equivalent to the bad news, if not greater.
I just kind of went with the band-aid off personally. I got like anxiety issues, so like.
All right, you all want to know what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
All right.
And Bona and Yasuke, you wanna know?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
but,
not
like-
my wish.
All right. Once again, you still get your wish. I just wanted to let you know. I was hoping to save the bad news for the end to really let you all know that congratulations, you've been given all of these health packs and weapon upgrades for no particular reason.
Great boss fight. Boss
I-
fight.
think about that.
So, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
My heart dropped. I don't know why my heart dropped.
He showcases the global map that anyone can view at any time through your map, through your own innate maps.
Mhm.
Got it.
Then he with the tip of his finger, you see now coated in a black ink, he starts dotting places on the map. You notice that the places he's dotting in the map happen to be the capitals of each of these major each of these major countries.
Oh.
Oh,
You're really taunting a lot of places.
He dots all 12 capitals of the world.
Wow.
Oh.
And then from that, he takes the vial of ink and begins to start putting drops so that way it splatters from those areas, creating splotches of ink all over the world map.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
we're gonna get nuked.
No. While you guys have been absent in this little tucked away corner of the world, the invasion has begun.
Ah.
So that's why he didn't want to say.
I don't think so. Question mark? No, probably actually. That is not good at all.
Pulls up map, looks at all the capitals, terrified.
So I don't think you quite understand. Basically, how do I put this? Each of the capitals was the original spot that they were attacked. That they attacked. And then from there the invasion began spreading. We are actually in a state where unless you're someone who is off of the planet in a far enough area of the world where you are unaffected by the invasion or just far enough away from the invasions, the invasion is something that has begun and they are spreading throughout the planet.
Shit.
It begun probably like a few days ago. They had been moving fast.
Has anyone started? Has anyone like done anything about that yet?
You'd think, right? It's why they went after the capitals first.
Yeah, take out the main government and
they decided to go after the locations where most of the most important figures are located, and either holding them at ransom, holding them as hostages, or completely annihilating them in position and setting themselves in a position of power. While the adventurers who were defending them were also slaughtered and or taken in. You guys, along with other adventurers that are out there, are currently all that's left.
Shit.
Which is why I'm saying, oh man, that +3 weapon you want? Yeah, sure. I guess I could squeeze it in.
Kill me, get a +1, please, thank you.
So we're going to need it, is what you're saying.
I'm saying, you guys have a bit of an issue. You are some of the few people who actually might be able to have a solid chance at this because you've been stowed away outside of all of this.
Yeah, but
Is that why Fled brought us out here?
Who knows?
I would say for right now the shit. I mean, I know there are the gem dragons. Maybe they can help us with that. That's their whole entire thing, really.
You're saying that like the dragons aren't also fighting their own front. You have to realize when the global domination is happening, there's only so many dragons that can be in these places at a time, and we still don't know which of these ones is the lead one.
Exactly. Shit.
Unless that's the good news.
I'm sorry. Honestly, the good news is the wishes I'm granting you. Even within my power and Asmodeus' power, this is strength that is beyond our world. This is not a thing where we are hopping from plane of existence to plane of existence. We're talking things beyond the planet that have been coming down.
Oh,
damn.
Oh no.
Yes, beyond the planet.
Yes, it's really sucked so much. And on top of this, what's even the worst part is that a lot of places that they've been going, they've been finding ways to kind of affect magic, almost like they're jamming the spells.
Spell jam.
Wait a minute.
Anyway,
There's shit besides this sky? You're telling me that after we leave the sky, well, the shit where I used to look up to as a child, there's shit up there?
Yes. There's things up there that are beyond your imagination. Things that have already started making a presence. We're talking spiders that are the shape of asteroids.
Okay.
We're talking living mounts that are called star lancers that people use to ride the stars. We're talking living plants that would allow you to breathe oxygen out there.
This sounds like fucking fairy tale.
I'm sorry. But I like the idea of having a fucking mental breakdown right now.
I know, right?
Let's explain this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's so much more to this world than we thought there was. There's so much.
Can I say on it? Do we need a group poll again? Like in the next room, probably.
I went from touching grass to now being told that there's shit in the sky.
Yeah, but I just said, do you want us to include like a next room or something to have a group poll?
Or have group therapy? You mean?
That's okay. That's like not matter anymore. That's like not matter at all.
I don't think it matters that we huddle away.
Right.
We can't outrun it.
All right, got it. Perfect. We Do you guys not remember like way back when we fought out like a bandit hideout and we got that black orb?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What was that for again?
that was an engine for one of the Mind Flayer ships.
Oh yeah. Do you think? Okay,
Do you
being
know
crazy, being crazy right now, but maybe if we can find more information about these entities and maybe where like their head is, maybe get crazy idea.
Look,
We can find
un-
a
unless
Pokemon associate and get it.
look, unless you got a connection to something that is from beyond our planet, we don't know anything about this stuff.
Question. I
So
do.
that's why
Okay.
Zeno killed me off.
Yeah, but
This is just in. I make the entire Destiny world a thing only for Sven's original character not be here.
Exactly.
Gina, I'm okay. I know that like most of the gem dragons, find stuff like that, but in like my whole being raised by an Asian dragon, would you have like told me any of like great uncles or great aunts or like who could
Nothing.
help us?
Nothing of this nature. So here's the thing about like dragons, right? Fun fact for anyone wondering, dragons can travel space because they don't need to worry about breathing too much out there.
Yeah.
But here's another more important thing: dragons care more about the different possibilities of dimensions than they do the things beyond our planet. So, for example, I'm more interested in the parallel universes of our different lives rather than what's beyond the stars.
Yeah, but I know gem dragons are concerned about that stuff, though, aren't they not?
Nope. Gem dragons. In fact, gem dragons are the primary ones who I'm talking about. Metallic dragons are Bahamut. They are good. They are more morally aligned with doing good things. Chromatic dragons are more aligned with Tiamat. Their greed is satiated by the treasures and the hoards that they amass on the planet. Very rarely do you actually see dragons that come in or out.
Yeah, or at least at the very least, what? Not even just like would I be able to know any place that has even like a large library that might be able to have what we need?
Mm-mm. Basically, this you guys are. What's the best way for me? No, not necessarily that. There's a word. You guys are pioneers into the world that is space.
Yeah, so it sounds
Final
like our
frontier.
one option is that we have to go find a mind flayer ship and then pilot it out into space.
You would
Which-
something of that nature, or you would need to know someone who has connections or is or who is innately from that world.
Mind flayers.
Oh, we're just gonna casually go up
Underdark?
into the sky. All right.
Underdark. Wait, we have a drow. Question.
Why-
Would you
Answer.
Why would the
Would
Underdark
you-
know that?
mind flayers are usually in Underdark, while he might not know, like, specific where the fucking mind flayers are. He might have, like, a relative that's, like, research that shit. Yeah, they might have, like a books for relative. Who knows?
Maybe.
Because, again,
I know what you're trying to get to. That mind flayers usually dwell in the Underdark, but you have to remember that mind flayers is kind of like that's just it is a place that is far away from civilization that is easy to build colonies in. It's not exactly like the Underdark has huge connections to space travel.
yes, either that or the Gith, and like I don't know. Okay, I don't know to find them.
The Gith are a huge thing. They're connected to space travel. Even like once again, anything that involves star spawn or things of that nature.
Yeah.
Like for example, you guys have I think you guys have an item for that.
A toast to the orb.
Do we still have that orb?
Yeah, we do.
Gave it
it's
away
this-
to the
Did
wizard.
we? Oh, we
left.
did.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because you guys can fix me otherwise.
God,
Wait,
okay, now,
wait.
okay,
So that means
that's
we
our
know
plan.
what city they're in.
This is
Okay,
true.
So we know
Do
our
they
plan.
still even
We need
have
to
it?
go. We need to go teleport to that city specifically. Who has the next wish to use? For that?
Which city are you referring to?
Fucking.
Give me a second.
Oh no,
no.
because Eli can do travel through planets.
Do you touch grass? There's the question.
Remember, it has to be like something large enough that you guys can walk through, and at the same time, remember this: you want your pets to go through. It needs to be big enough that your pets can enter.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I think it was Bleak Band.
that is correct. So basically, what I'm telling you is,
Yeah.
if you the best case scenario, if you guys want to sneak into an invasion, is to travel as light as possible, which means leaving behind big things.
I have mold earth also, so maybe that could help.
Hmm. Hmm.
Well, I'm hearing is
Okay.
that we park the cart right now.
Luckily enough, though, you guys are in an area of the world that's tucked away. We are one of the few regions you have to go out of your way to get to.
Guys.
You are the last line of defense. That's
We're not
impressive.
it's not even a last line of defense. We're just
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
no one pays attention to this area of the world. So use that to your advantage. This is your best place to be hiding out stuff, to be sneaking stuff, to be planning stuff.
Yeah. Does anybody know? Does anybody want to use one of their wishes to look up the ask if there's any like mind flayers in the area?
in this area? What do you mean?
That's something like that. This region in general. I don't know. Because from what I hear,
What's the closest capital? Because there's 12 capitals. Which one's the closest? Because then we would be able to find.
If you're referring to the closest capital from where you are, that's Tuk. You guys are in Tukshar, so the capital of Tukshar is Tuk.
Okay. So we need to head to Bleak Band, and that'll be a very long travel.
That is an extremely long travel. We're talking about months of travel. Potentially, maybe bordering on a year.
And the closest place that I could get.
The closest place he would be able to get is fucking that port city.
No, the closest place would be where we first began with the village who was celebrating the pasta.
Dragontail?
Yeah, Dragontail.
Yeah.
You touched a tree near Dragontail?
Remember when we were? Remember when
That's right. The old man. Like that was near there, right?
Yeah. Question. Questions. I'm trying to look for anything I can look for right now. I am digging in the fucking pile. Would there be anything left from like my ancestral at all?
I am really sorry to say this. In fact, I'm very much more alluding to a recent item you guys got, because you have a contact from outside of this world.
Oh, Skittles! Goddammit!
Yeah. Fuck. And we didn't want to use it.
Now remember this: it is a one-time use. So be careful when you use it. You can use it now to be able to understand more about the information at hand. You can use it later, but it is a one-time use.
Let's use it later.
I think we should, because we are stumped.
Let's use it later so we know, like, when we have more information and we know what to do.
But we don't have information now, do we? I'm kind of stumped right now.
Wait. Yes, the best thing for you guys to do if you're trying to figure out is, what if you got aboard one of their ships? You would have to somehow sneak your way onto a ship.
Yeah, that was the point, but do we know where a ship is the question.
Well, I did point out that that they started in the different capitals, and Tuk is the closest one.
Yep.
Well, go ahead and talk, guys. Let's go.
Travel to Tuk.
All right.
So I am begging and wishing for any magical item that helps with wizardry. Please, gods.
I'll try to see what in Avernus I can dig up.
Thank you.
So our best course of action is to head to Tuk, the capital, then try to sneak on a mind flare ship.
No, hopefully, you have to get onto a star spawn ship.
Oh, a star spawn. Star spawn. Yeah. So a star spawn ship. Hopefully, don't die while we're there, and hopefully gather information while we're there. Ha.
Here, I'll be right back saying bye, Skittles.
Alright.
maybe figure out
Listen,
how
listen.
maybe figure out how to pilot, like to have Skittles give us information on how to pilot it.
I feel like
Okay, I'm
let
back.
me
Welcome back.
welcome back. So while you were away, we planned to head to Tuck, one of the capitals near here, to sneak on a star spawn ship to gather more information there. Since we're kind of stumped, since we don't want to contact Skittles right now because it's a one-time use. Once you use it, we're done. we have a very powerful item in our hands, and I think we should hold off right now. Just in case.
Contact
I'm back.
Skittles.
Hold on to get onto the ship. I'm just saying.
Like the observer.
I can just do it.
Can you?
Yeah, I have sending.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and let's take a look at what sending does. What level spell is it?
I'm trying to find it right now.
It's a third, if I remember.
Yeah, third
here it
level.
is. Okay. You send a short word message of 25 words or less to a creature in which you are familiar. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender, and recognizes you as the sender if it knows you. You can answer in a like manner immediately. The spell enables creatures with intelligence score of at least 1 to understand the meaning of your message. You can send the message across any distance and even to other planes of existence, but if the target is on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance that the message won't arrive.
Okay. So a 5% chance is
So
very
I
high.
will have you roll a d100 because if you get a 1 through 5, that is the percentage chance that it does not work.
Okay.
It's gonna work. I mean, come on.
Watch of all times that we need like a low chance.
We get a fucking
Watch him get a fucking 1.
Oh no, I need to turn on
Are you-
hardware acceleration.
Oh, okay.
But every time, dude. Every time.
I got so spooked. I got scared.
Exactly.
84.
Oh, it rolled?
Yeah, you got 84.
Nice.
Nice.
Congratulations.
You were part of the 5%.
Ooh.
So it does work. So you need to now think, what 25 word message would you like to send?
What do we want to say, guys?
Probably. What do we want to say? Hold on, wait.
25 words, everyone.
We're trying to contact Alden, right?
Yeah. Say, I guess that the ask what situation is over there, and that we need the orb. Can we talk to you once we get there?
You could have just, wait. You could actually just kind of tell her, hey, we kind of need information on mind flares. Could you help us? Question mark.
Do you have any information on Star Spawn?
Yeah, there you go.
So
We
mind
also
flayers
need
and
orb.
Star Spawn, or just Star Spawn?
Just Star Spawn.
Star Spawn.
Okay, so I'll just say exactly that.
All right.
Is there any information that you can give us on Star Spawn?
Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Okay. You got this.
yeah. Is this a?
This is a
spell?
madness-inducing effect. This is an innate ability.
Oh.
That's right. They give us madness.
But is it?
No, it is not a spell. You are trying to make contact with a creature that is beyond powerful. So the mere contact with it, and because you're speaking directly to its mind, a whole nother thing than like it projecting like a verbal thing towards you.
Yeah, 27. I get +10 to wisdom saves.
Big brain.
Yo, same.
All right, so with a 27,
People like me for you.
you hear these words back in a voice that I can only describe as like a choir that's in perfect sync with a cacophony of monstrous accents, feminine accents, lighthearted accents, just a gurgle of different things, but because they're all in such perfect sync, it sounds extremely ominous to hear them all say this at once.
I'll say Bloodborne.
We have observed all of these creations. The star spawner is something very similar in nature to me, though of a lesser-like quality.
Okay. That's terrifying.
Can you ask the orb?
How many words do we have left?
Remember, it's per message. The spell slot was for that one message you had.
Okay.
We do need information, but we do need the orb, I'm assuming.
Maybe.
I guess.
Likely.
What is your question?
Oh. I didn't have a question.
If you have seen us through our travels, what is the orb significant?
You're making me use another third level slot?
I mean, if you want to.
I mean, it was
I don't know if we've long rested since the last time I've been here, so I have no more slots.
We haven't.
No.
Oh yeah,
we
we
have
have
not slept.
Well, yeah, that was my last third level.
Okay. Oh, all right. Okay.
Well, we got a vague answer.
Yeah.
Because we asked a pretty vague way.
That is. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So,
you also have to remember, just because you make contact with something doesn't mean it has to oblige you a message.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you got a response should speak numbers ahead of itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Thank you.
I think.
Perhaps. What about arranging a meeting?
Oh yeah, we could just do that. We could just. We could just ask to arrange a meeting.
Wait, what do you mean ask to arrange a meeting?
Just just ask a meeting, like here, hold on. Could I use commune?
Ooh. Go ahead and read me that spell, please.
Oh, I'm using the what the goddess of light gave us.
Oh, the amulet?
Yeah.
Remember that the amulet is explicitly for the goddess of light.
Damn. Okay.
It is not a thing you can just utilize for any. It's not an end all be all.
It's quite literally everything that the light touches I have seen.
And you're forgetting that this is a place beyond the stars.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess what we could do, Invona, if you're willing, we could rest, and then you ask her to come down here for a meeting, if you're willing.
But wouldn't that like require use of the feather?
No. We rest up. Invona uses sending again. Doesn't go insane, hopefully, and just ask, hey,
hopefully
you come
we get a
here.
response.
Probably fine.
Yeah, just we ask, hey, can you come down here? Could you come and can we arrange a meeting with you at this moment in time? And just hope that everything goes our way. If not, then
wishing on a star, but sure.
What, do you want to give it a try?
We're living on a prayer.
I actually still have my wish.
What is your wish?
I would like 40,000 more gold pieces.
The best I can do is 9,000.
God damn it! Fuck.
The orb.
Could I get, I don't know, +3 splint?
Wow, you really are selling yourself short.
You can, again, you have a wish. You can get any armor.
Exactly.
Isn't Splint the best armor though?
Oh, we can get any armor?
You can get any item. I'm pretty sure you can also ask for a good item.
I didn't know it was like a wish.
Remember, he stated something within his power, and if he stated 9,000 as like a thing that he can do, and clearly he knows people within the forges of Avernus, literally forges from hell.
Yeah, so you can legit get.
Oh no! I think we just made Yusuke just.
By chance, do you have access to Obsidian Flint Dragon Plate?
The smile on the Rakshasa curls widely. Yes.
I'ma need that, my man.
Someone's deciding that they will never be touched again.
Do I want that? Is that good?
In case you're wondering, Obsidian Flint Dragon Plate is a +2 plate armor, resistance to poison damage while you wear the armor, and in addition, you gain advantage on ability checks and saving throws made to avoid or end the grappled condition on yourself.
So
okay, I will never be touched again by another mortal soul.
Yes. It is legendary armor, to say the least, but so is +3 plate mail.
Yeah. Again, you don't have to get just that. Again, you know, any armor. You the sky's the limit. Space is the limit. There you go.
I know no good armor. I am but a simple doctor.
Another solid one is a plate armor of etherealness.
Yeah.
Which gives you the etherealness.
I would say
armor of invisibility.
Do you have the strength for that, by the way?
Or
For plate armor?
invulner.
Invona has a strength of 19.
Okay, got it. Great.
I'm fucking Jack.
Younger than I
Why are you Jack for?
Why not?
Gotta carry.
I need, dude. I need to carry this splint armor.
You come with fucking money.
The Freddy chain lets you that's chainmail armor, but you're immune to fire damage and can speak primordial. And walk across molten rock.
Yeah.
What?
We're just looking up armors now.
Listen,
I can't believe it. An armor that's gonna teach me a whole fucking language.
Right.
My question: am I able to make a trade with you for an item, Mr. Rakshasa?
And what is that trade? You be asking. Once again, it is within. If it's within my power.
Can I become a Dutch?
Well, we do have money. So maybe I can get a Machigan specifically. Just to buy it off you. So
your money doesn't do much for me. But there is something. If you are willing to make a trade, it's not too hard. In fact,
your soul.
He says, giving Echo a wink, and all of a sudden pulling up through flames a infernal scroll.
I can read that contract. What's that say?
It is a soul binding contract.
Oh hell no!
In simple and short, your soul. You said you see that as he does a flick of the wrist, a coin pops up in his hand. This coin is much thicker than anything you've seen, and clearly has infernal engravings on it.
What does it say on that? I can't read that.
It explains the name of whoever's soul this is. This is a soul coin. This is an item that is utilized is how we devils make purchases. Typically, you need to be of evil nature to have as many of these as you wish. For anyone who is not of an evil alignment, has a hard time holding on to so much at a time. Plus, these things are also what we use to power our engines in hell, and it is simply, imagine a coin slot that burns away the soul inside.
Hell's coin operated? Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's soul coin operated.
You got one of these boys in there.
Plus, soul coins are very important. Soul coins indicate devil's wealth and power. The more souls under yourself, the more
soul coin.
We don't do that. Just pure soul coins.
Oh, okay.
How much is a leg?
So yes, making me a deal would forfeit your soul into a soul coin. There is no way around this. I am giving you guys power that you could be asking for the items that you could be using to tackle this. It is within my power to give you things of a wish, but but to go beyond my power is to be making a deal.
While give me a second, please. I'll go right back. Kind of goes down into the cart, grabs the fucking Platinum Dragon scale. I know necessarily you don't take money, but do you take this?
His eyes light up. Where in the 9 hells did you get this?
As you can tell from the gold eyes, I follow a higher deity.
You follow a deity. We're not doing tier list here, kid.
Excuse me.
My deity is kind of S class.
Bahamut is S. Excuse me. Bahamut is S tier. Thank you very much. Anyway.
So anyway, you follow a winged reptile. So
exactly.
you want to trade in this, a very expensive and very well sought after item, for extremely powerful loot.
Yes. What I'm trying to say is that when I was really, really, really young, my father had a particular staff. I never necessarily know what he called it, but I think it was like something of the Magi.
I like your taste. How about this? Everyone? You give me this, and it will be equivalent to 3 legendary items.
Hey, yo!
Ooh,
Sure.
okay.
Hey, Pop, let's go. Yeah, baby.
So he simply says, so understanding the rules, you are trading in this platinum scale for the 3 legendary items. Do we have a deal? He says, extending his hand outward.
When he says 3 legendary items, is this plus the ones that we're already asking for? Is this?
No, because you have to understand this. There's a difference between like what was in his power versus what this item grants you guys. This is an extremely fucking almost artifact legendary scaling, because this is what Andy has is a scale from the platinum god himself, from the god of good dragons. This is and so he is taking this and using this to make 3 legendary items, because now with this scale, that is within his power.
What I'm trying to say is that while I'm not necessarily one to deal with devils, Bahamut did say he wanted a
very big deal.
Bahamut did say he wanted us to use this for something good.
Yes, and what better way to be good than saving the world from an invasion?
Exactly.
So, also, sorry to interrupt. Could you just like use this manual of flesh golems to just give me the golem instead? Not my wish, but like
that.
I prefer that.
Tell you what, because of the money that it's worth, it would have to count as your wish and one of the items from him. It is expensive to still make a flesh golem.
Yeah.
So Andy, be aware that it would be one of the 3 legendary items, because the fact is that is accounting for the cost of his flesh golem. So that is one of 3 legendary items to make a flesh golem.
I'm assuming that I get the choice, but
it is entirely up to you.
Yeah.
Like I would say, we're trying to sneak into a capital. That's a big creature. Do you want to bring that with us? That's kind of way, and that's gonna be kind of like a sticky situation. How I feel like.
I do have mold earth, so maybe we can go underground.
But
who knows?
Even still, though, that's like a large creature, isn't it, Xena?
I guess here's the biggest issue with the flesh golem. It's large, and it's also like technically Frankenstein is a flesh golem. If that puts an idea of like how this thing hulks around and like moves and walks, it's not really made for stealth.
Exactly.
It's made because it is almost indestructible. It is immune to most physical damage, and it's resistant to almost every type of elemental damage out there. It is really hard to take down a flesh golem.
I would say maybe you want to save that for when, like, later on. You said the manual, right?
It's still a manual.
But remember, it would take me 50,000 gold pieces and 60 days uninterrupted.
Yes. So what the devil's offering you is the skip of all that time and the skip of the usage of the money to just instantly create it.
Can we
Passing the
layaway it?
days. You
You
can create it and it's still under orders, so it would still just not be in use. You would have it ready for when it's needed, but it would not be useful for this current mission.
Yeah.
Also, out of character, since we have money, we can get those magic tattoos.
Yes, you do.
That's a good point. My tattoo's not doing anything for me, so give me a second while I deliberate what items are there for sources of warlocks. That time sheet. Yeah. I might have to think, but okay, I will say that yeah, sure, you can have your flesh golem. I do want.
All right, one item down. If I can please take the manual.
Yes, sir.
He takes it, crushes it into black flames. All right. The flesh golem is knocking at the door.
Dad, are you there?
Papa.
Hey, come in. We're hanging out.
Papa.
Father, how are you?
Oh, this is just grand.
I'll pat him on the head.
I'm trying to think of. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of what else to get.
Wait, so who? Okay, so one of us wants. Okay, just to be short, just so I can, like, before I even ask anything from this maybe legendary item selection here. So splitting the 9 life stealer into 2 scimitars.
That was one of the wishes. It is not a legendary item. It's just one of the wishes.
Okay.
I'm good. Okay. I'm good. Wishes now. Give me a second. Okay. So wishes.
So
Andy's wish information.
You guys ready to see what Invona's flesh golem looks like?
Yes.
Then it was Zen's wish. I'm assuming for the scimitars.
It is.
And then Echo, what you ask for?
+3 Warhammer.
Okay, +3 Warhammer. Slimeadrian wanted wanted the town, so mayor. And Vona, what'd you want?
I got my flesh golem.
I thought it was the magic item.
It consumes one of the wishes. Don't forget that. So it was one of the 3 legendary items and the wish because it is that important to rush this.
Okay, got it. So flesh golem. I'm just gonna put like quote quote. Also +1 magic item. Okay. Yasuke, what you want?
The obsidian, what was it? The obsidian something plate armor.
Obsidian flint dragon armor.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Yeah, and after that, then there is the Rakshasa's wishes. Okay. I wanted the Slimeadrian Magi, and then again, Ivona gets the flesh golem. I have to think. Sorry.
I would wait. Let me see. Is there anything that seems?
Here's another issue. If you recall, technically, Slimeadrian, you've used your wish.
Oh,
Unless
this is not.
You wish to forego your wish of being leader of one of the towns and just earn it the right way.
You could just get a cool thing, right?
Just earn it the right way.
Exactly.
Talked about this. You don't have to be mayor this way. See, this way almost seems fucked up. You're asking a devil to make you mayor unlegitimately.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if we save the world, they wouldn't mind if you come back and become
mayor. It could even be something bigger than that.
You could rule the entire country.
Don't fuck it. Don't put stuff in my ear.
Just saying.
You're just saying. You're persuasive.
We're saying this all in character, brother.
Exactly. Everyone says innocent. Everyone just saying innocent. We're just saying Slimeadrian. You could be
just saying. We're just saying.
Even though there's a devil in the room, we're all the devil on his shoulder.
Exactly.
No angels.
This is the best. This is the best part about playing like devils in D&D. I don't really have to push you guys that hard to just get you guys to do this.
'Cause
Okay.
we all have goals
Question.
with us.
Zeno, can I take a time to like think of the next match again?
You
'Cause I
may,
need some
especially because this is
Yeah.
actually where we're nearing the end.
Okay.
Due to circumstances that I did ping you all for, and the fact that you
Yeah.
guys have gotten this is the role play that I needed you all here for. I needed you all here for the exposition dump. I needed you all here for the understanding of what's coming, what you guys are needing, and the prep you guys are going to need, as well as the fact that you guys are all going to have to discuss a plan. All of which things are usually things that are done outside of stream. So the main thing I needed to get across was the exposition.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
it is with that. Once again, a reminder to everyone. Right now, the Saturday group is in the lead for the tallies for the contest. They are five tallies, which means that they have 5 subs on their side. To help out the Monday boys, feel free to sub here to get them their commission at the end of the when July 5th rolls around. For any stream notifications, possible chance to participate, and even content polls, follow the Twitter, check out the TikTok, and join the Undead Legion Discord, where you can hang out with us in the general chats. And of course, for any VODs, such as today's episode, check out the Xenoch YouTube channel. We hope to see you all next time when we pretty much have a game plan put together, our items are all settled, and we begin our plan to get towards the ship. With that in mind, catch you all next time. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
All right.
Good night.